for me? Why, you... All I wanted to do was propose, but...
Propose? Oh, Professor, this is so sudden.
You mean you'll really marry him?
Oh, of course. He's my little old dreamboat.
Your little dreamboat is sailing. Wait a minute.
Next, your weather on the 8s, only on the Talk of San Diego. Stop by Fred's Mexican Cafe before the game for the best happy hour drink specials in the gas lamp. Fred's Mexican Cafe offers an award-winning menu filled with extraordinary Mexican cuisine, a huge full-service palapas bar, and one of the biggest outdoor heated patios in the gas lamp quarter. And every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday night, our resident DJ will be mashing it up with the latest and greatest beats. You're sure to have an outrageous time at Fred's Mexican Cafe. This venue was designed with distinctive style, mixed with the local region's flavor and amusing cultural flair, along with the best staff in all of San Diego. Our venue is perfect for large groups, so be sure to call us today for a reservation for parties of 10 or more. Plus, call us for all your banquet needs. Viva la Freds! Located just steps from the convention center, Petco Park, and many downtown hotels and attractions, makes Fred's Mexican Cafe in the Gas Lamp a favorite among local San Diegans and visitors alike. For more information, go to fredsmexicancafe.com.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
Guess what, Andrea?
Yes, Johnny.
It's not a tumor.
It's what?
It's not a tumor.
A tumor?
Hey, guess what? We have a new guest here.
Do we?
Right? And we want to talk about Fred's Cafe for just a minute. You know, we were going to do Fred's Cafe last week, but we had some...
Did they ditch us again?
No, we ditched them. We had some technical difficulties, so we weren't able to do the show, but we're looking forward to doing that.
Fred's Cafe.
Fred's Cafe. They're in the gas lab district, so go down there and talk to Fred and have some nachos.
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese. I ran into trouble at the store the other day with nacho cheese, but I digress.
What's cheese that isn't yours?
I know. Nacho cheese. So did you like the Stooges in there?
Yes, I did.
The Stooges are great. Who doesn't love the Stooges? And that was a Shemp Stooge instead of a Curly Stooge.
Curly Stooge.
Yeah, some people are purists and they only like Curly. But I like Curly and Shemp. Hey, guess what?
Huh?
We have a guest next to you.
We do?
Yes, we do. Would you like to introduce that guest?
And what is your name, sir?
My name is Rich Kenney.
Rich Kenney.
From Air Group 1.
And we want to talk a little bit better into the microphone, Rich, so we can hear you. If you can hear us, you can hear us. But if you can't hear you...
If you can hear us, you can hear us.
Moving mouths don't sell TV. Or
there we go. So you are from the...
Air Group 1 of the...
Group 1, and you're going to be out at Gillespie Field pretty soon, huh?
And where are we?
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yes.
We are at Sweetwater, Harley-Davidson in National City. Right off the 5 at National City.
Good job, Johnny.
I know.
Up on the roof. Good view of everything.
I know. Well, like I say, it's our Easter show, and we wanted God to be able to see the show.
Oh, well, that's good.
Difficult for him to see when we're inside. So we did this outside. And it was supposed to be really nicer and sunnier, but we'll take what we can get. So you've got an air show coming up here pretty soon.
Yes, June 1st and 2nd. We'll have our 18th Wings Over Gillespie air show.
And that's for the public. The
Yes, that's a performance days, 1st and 2nd.
Right, but the 31st of May
is our education day.
Right.
We invite families and children to come out, and the pilots and owners of the aircraft are very generous with their time, and they show the kids around the airplanes, show them how they work, let them sit in them, get their picture taken.
Any fights?
Oh yeah, there'll be some flights. There'll be some flights.
Oh, no fights.
Oh, fights.
Not fights. Flights.
Flights, yes, there's
Now,
flights.
I know of a local TV/radio show that would like to come out there and broadcast.
Oh, absolutely.
Do the show. I was wondering if we'd get any flights when we did that.
Well, there are media flights that will be available. It's a little premature to say how many and how often, that type of thing, but Friday, Thursday,
and Friday. Get you on record as saying that we can go. That's all we need.
Well,
three cameras here. That's all we need.
My wife's a lawyer. I've learned a lot about commitments and what I say, so you'll learn these things.
Now, what is your role with this event?
Well, I do the marketing and public relations, and I empty waste baskets, and I scrub things and all that. So there's a variety of hats that I wear. So.
And you've been doing this for quite a while.
Not really. About 2.5 years. That's about it with the air show. I used to be in sports marketing, so wore a lot of hats in that too.
But I met you like 2 years ago.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, it was.
And And now this is not the only air show that you're involved with, is it?
Well, it's our biggest air show we do of the year. We do almost like an appetizer air show once a month at Gillespie Field.
First Fly Days.
That's correct.
Right.
We call it Fly Days.
Right.
I don't know if you can actually see anything here with all your cameras.
And hopefully you're not getting in trouble with the Asian community by calling it Fly Days.
No, it's Fly Days. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's it. So that's what we do. And what we do is we invite the aviation community in the neighborhood to show up, and we have craft beer, and we have music.
No banging on the table.
And we have... I'm like a mad senator, right? As a penguin. But we invite the community, and folks bring their airplanes, and sometimes people get rides, but we always have a good time. So that's and we do have rare aircraft that are at Gillespie Field. So there's a few collectors there that bring airplanes by.
And the museum is out there too.
Yes.
California Air Museum, and we know Reg out there. We've been out there. They got some great planes. So even when there's not at Gillespie, but at Brownfield.
Yeah, that's a different animal altogether.
Now they're not getting rid of the tower out at Gillespie Field, are they?
No, they're not.
I hope so. Do you know that they're getting rid of the one in Brownfield?
Well, they're not actually physically getting rid of the
Right,
towers.
They're closing it down. They're not manning it.
Right, they're not
But
manning
they
it.
have two towers out there.
Yes, that's right.
So why do they have two? There's one at the end of the field, and there's one right kind of there.
Well, I think what it is one became obsolete, and they added the other one to bring it up to speed, and it's easier to leave the other one there and kind of transfer it over. I don't know the full story of it, but that's the case, and it's a shame they're doing that because it's safety. It's especially the Ramona Tower.
Exactly.
Because all the folks all the firefighter airplanes are there, and the original reason they put the tower there is because I think it was about 10 years ago a couple of those airplanes collided,
Right.
and they were in combat basically fighting fires.
Right.
Without the air traffic control that was right there, because you never know when you're going to need it.
Hey, live and learn. Hopefully it's not going to take a disaster for them to learn. But
Well, unfortunately, that seems to be the case a lot of times. People.
So getting back to the air show,
Mm-hmm.
people can go online
Yes.
and all the information. Give the website.
The website is AG1CAF.org. So it's basically short for Air Group 1,
Right.
commemorativeairforce.org. So it's really AG1CAF.org.
And you can get tickets online.
There will be tickets. Our public sale of tickets will start April 18th. But
Right
there'll be
around the corner.
information. Yeah, it's coming up. And we'll have all kinds of discounts available online, different packages for families and so on, and veterans. We're trying to make it as inexpensive as possible to be there because we are not government supported, which in this case with the sequester, it's okay because we fund it ourselves anyway.
Right.
But we're hoping we'll get some military support because part of what air shows do is inspire folks to be to know what it is to be a citizen, what it takes to defend the country, and so on. And hopefully it inspires folks to sign up and be a part of our great all-volunteer military.
Besides looking at cool airplanes,
Oh,
part of history.
absolutely.
And Andrea wants to go out there, right?
Of course.
You like airplanes?
We are going to have, so our theme of our air show this year is a salute to the spirit of San Diego in World War II.
Okay.
In World War II, this town was absolutely transformed from under 200,000 people to over 1 million people from all the aircraft industries that were developed here. And about 40% of that workforce was women. And so it was a significant change and a sociological change and population change and what have you. And the San Diego's been a force in aviation and aerospace ever since. So there's so a lot has happened.
Here in St. Louis,
Yeah,
where
that's
we
right.
started 100 years ago, 101 years ago.
Well, that was 1927, but it was a Ryan aircraft. So that's kind of what the play on words there, the spirit of San Diego, because the only reason it was the spirit of St. Louis is that's where the funding came from.
Exactly.
And all the know-how and the expertise and the craftsmanship was all done right here.
Right here. Well, Rich, I especially appreciate you coming out here, taking your time.
Oh.
We're looking forward to the air show coming up June 1 and 2. We're going to be out there on the 31st before the crowd gets out there. And we're looking for having a good old time.
It's getting to be a bigger and better air show every year. So you're more than welcome.
One more time, the website?
It's AG1 agcaf.org. And that's the number one, caf.org.
Fantastic. Once again, thanks a lot. This is Johnny.
This is Andrea
On the talk.
of San Diego.
Oh, and here's your personal invitation to Fly Days.
Thank you very much.
All right, that is something you'll sign that for us.
When it comes to catering your next block party, birthday party, or wedding reception, why not go with the best? Go with San Diego Tacos, the king of all tacos.